Hi everyone, Mushroom Gas here, and I wanted to show you some interesting text that Mr. N and Dr. Shoals can do that I think improve their play a little bit. More so for Shoals, definitely, but Mr. N, at least it's a fun improvement. And it has to deal with the ground special. So we'll hop right into versus, and I will choose on one player Mr. N,
can you give me your stick?
and on the other Dr. Shoals, so I can show you both at the same time. Okay, so the basic premise of this is that when you use your ground special, you use it away from the opponent. But when you use this tech, you actually can ground special towards the opponent. I'll show you Dr. Shoals first, because it's probably the more effective of the two. So what you have to do is you have to jump and kick behind them, like as if you were to miss them, and ground special immediately before you touch the ground. I'll show you in the next round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick right behind Mr. N and use my ground special before I touch the ground. And see, I get second, third, fourth chances to hit the Mr. N player. And it's very simple. If you do it too high, then you end up floating using your air special, and you can be vulnerable. Or you can also float cancel if you're high enough. But in fact, a lot of the time, if you mess it up, you'll be too low to make another kick, so you'll be vulnerable. But it's quite an effective tech to get behind, to get behind the Mr. N. And what's interesting about it is Mr. N's general strategy in this matchup is to be as spammy as possible to stay underneath you. If he's being spammy, then using this brilliant escape trick, you'll end up catching him with the second kick. Now I'll show you Mr. N. And interestingly though, Mr. N, I think it's most useful in this very match. So it's the exact same thing, and I can run towards my opponent. So far what I found is it's actually my mistake. So far what I found is it's actually a direct counter to Shoals using the exact same tech. The reason being, if you're spamming below her, you can get caught by it. But if you just run below her, you're as safe as possible. As far as the applications for Mr. N's at least, I'm not really sure how it would work effectively, aside from maybe Mr. N jumping past a Kung Pao and immediately using his kickback to hop over her leg and then kicking along with her in the same direction on top of her leg. So you would go like this. Oh, I messed up. That's okay. And then immediately kickbacking and snapping her leg. But that's extremely difficult to pull off and impractical. You'd usually just want to go like that. But I will demonstrate the Shoals again once, and Mr. N again once. It's just ground special right before you come. So you can see I can actually cut really close to the Mr. N head if I try as hard as possible to use it. So if he's spamming at all to try to stay underneath you, he's dead. But if he runs underneath you with this new tech, then he'll be safe, and the matchup will continue. Once more with Mr. N. Build 2 meter, and I can run right underneath you as you are kicking. So, those are the techs. Hopefully it's informative. Hopefully it's useful. I think it's definitely more useful for Shoals than it is for Mr. N. But only time will tell. Players have to develop the metagame around it.